My name is Weiland. I hold the rank of General in the United States Air Force. I've been chosen to dedicate this picture to the men of your Air Force. Tonight, you and your families will sleep in the safety of your homes. Through the week, you will go about your chores as a free people, in your offices, in the factories, on farms, women in their homes, children in their schools. There are no chains on your bodies or your minds. At week's end, you may pray in a church of your own choosing. These freedoms are yours. You own them outright. They have been paid for by the sacrifices of dedicated men through the ages. This is the story of one of these men. It is not fiction. It is now part of your history.
How'd I do?
Great. Hiya, gents.
Hi. Say, Mike, we got a report there's a soldier flying a plane.
Soldier? Oh, no, it couldn't be. This field's off limits to military guys.
Yeah, we know that.
It's probably McConnell again.
McConnell?
Yeah, McConnell. Private Joseph Jr.
Well, it figures. Today's payday.
Your time's up, Mac. Oh, not now.
Yes, thank heaven. I'll take over.
Maybe I got some more cash.
You've been up for an hour and a half. You don't want any more.
Hey, I got $2. At your rates, that's 6 minutes.
Well, save it for car fare. We're going in.
Well, I get to land it, don't I?
Not this lesson, you don't. Now watch me. What are you doing?
Just borrowing a stick for a minute. It's all yours.
Uh-huh. The MP's caught up to you again.
Don't worry. There's no other place to land.
What do? Just pull this little thing?
Only to open the parachute. You're not gonna open that chute in here, are you, Mac?
I'll see you next payday.
No, Mac. Mac, get back in here. Come in here. Mac, get back. Hey, bring that parachute back! Screwballs! Nothing but screwballs want to fly!
What you got here? Did you wire it yourself?
Sure did. You know about rods?
Yeah, a little. What's the top?
Well, she'll hit 100.
That's a pretty fair job, but never 100.
You just hang on to your teeth, General.
My chute back on. This thing would run a lot better if you had a magneto.
I got one, but I haven't figured out how to convert it.
Oh?
City limits. Where do you get off, General?
Off? Where do you live?
Just a couple of blocks.
Oh, that's good. I got a little time. I can help you with the mag.
Great. You're on. Well, here we are.
Got a garage?
Nope. I'll get the mag and bring it out. It's in my closet.
I'll help you.
Okay. Come on. Make yourself at home. I'll be with you in a minute.
Right.
He must be in there. Let's go get him.
We can't cross private property. We'll stick and sweat him out.
Hey, General.
Yeah?
This way.
Bob, is that you?
Yeah, hi, Mom.
Oh, you're home early.
Yeah. Oh, I brought home a friend. This is...
Joe McConnell.
Oh,
Yeah.
How do you do? Oh, excuse me. Ron never puts his things where they belong. I have some coffee. Would you like some?
Oh, I love some.
Sure, you go ahead, General. I'll dig up the mag and bring it in. The family name is Brown.
Ronnie, you're old enough to put your toys away. Say hello to Mr. McConnell.
Hello.
Hi.
And blow your nose.
I already bought it.
Well, blow it again.
This is very nice of you, Mrs. Brown.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I always say there's nothing like a good cup of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, I always say that, too. Nice place you've got here.
Oh, we like it. Are you from Massachusetts, Mr. McConnell?
New Hampshire, man.
Oh, that's a lovely state. Oh, this door.
You always have trouble with it?
Yes, it's always getting stuck.
Give me a sharp knife, I think I can fix it.
Oh. Here you are.
Huh?
Oh, you're very handy with tools. Are you a carpenter?
No, I just like to work with the wood. I guess you'd call it a hobby.
Well, what's your job in the Army?
I'm in the medical corps. First aid, aspirin, things like that.
Oh, a doctor,
No, I'm not a doctor, you said. What's that?
Which is somebody at the front door. What's the matter, Mr. McConnell? Where are you going?
Can't tell you now, Miss Brown.
Mom. Oh, in here, dear. My daughter, Pearl. Hey, Mom, who's... this is Joseph McConnell. He's a friend of Bob's. Oh? My daughter, Pearl.
How do you do?
How do you do? Are you here to stay, or are you just passing through?
Oh, I was just getting some fresh air.
Oh, that's nice. There's no law against that.
No.
Those your friends outside?
Friends?
Yes, there were two of them.
Oh, those,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'll tell you what I mean. When
I don't think
came
I'll have
to the
any
front-
trouble with this door, Mrs. Brown.
Oh, that's a blessing. Come sit down and have a cup of coffee.
Oh, thanks.
Mr. McConnell is a doctor in the medical corps.
Oh, not a doctor, really, Mrs.
Now, don't
Brown.
ever give up your profession. We need doctors. Oh, I'm sure the Army wants doctors even more. Right, Mr. McConnell?
Coffee?
No, thank you. I'll help myself. Drink your milk, Ronnie. So, you're a friend of Bob's.
Oh, yes, an old friend.
Hey, Pearl, you cleaned out my closet. What did you do with the Magneto?
Well, I had to throw some of the junk away. There wasn't any room left for your clothes.
Now I'll have to dig through the whole garbage dump to find it.
Oh, no, you don't. You'll bring back more than I threw away. How come you haven't had your friend here before?
Who, Mac? Oh, I just picked him up on...
I don't get around here very often, and, well, thanks for the thought anyway.
Oh, that's not all I'm thinking.
I wonder who that could be.
I have a pretty good idea. Drink your coffee.
Say, are you feeling okay, General?
Now, look, miss, this isn't going to do him a bit of good. Why don't you tell him to come out and make it easier on everybody?
You mean the soldier?
I mean, that soldier was off limits.
He'll be right out. And now, Mr. McConnell, if... My, he was in a hurry.
Yeah, but through the window?
Knock it off! On your feet! Well, how does it feel to be the sloppiest platoon in the division, huh?
If there's one thing I like to hear, it's for the general to say to me, quote, "This is a stinking platoon," unquote. I like it so well, I'm gonna cancel all passes for this outfit, maybe forever. That means you too, McConnell. I still think it was you the MPs was after yesterday afternoon if that dame hadn't hidden you out. All right, back on your bellies. Ready? Hop, two, hop, two.
I'm coming.
Hi.
Oh, no.
Oh, I came over to finish the job.
We'll do it ourselves. Goodbye.
No, you'll make a mess of it. You see, I brought the paint and the brush, and it'll just take a minute.
And how long before the MPs come for you?
Well, that was all a mistake. You see, they wouldn't give me a pass if I did anything wrong, would they?
No.
Well, see?
All right, come on in. As soon as you finish the job, you go. Understand?
Oh, I understand. You know, you're as GI as Sykes.
Sykes who?
Oh, he's my sergeant.
Oh.
Hey, where is everybody?
Bob took Mom to a show.
Oh, then we're alone.
Not quite. I'm sitting with Ronnie. And I'd better look in to see that he's all right. And you should be through by the time I come out.
I'll do my best.
Good.
Say, you're not engaged or married or anything, are you?
Ronnie is my brother.
Who are you talking to?
Shh. You go to sleep. Well?
You broke my concentration. I almost botched this job.
We're not going to hang that in the Museum of Art, you know.
A job worth doing is worth doing well. You know, you didn't have to dollop for me.
Now, you listen to me.
Hmm?
I was just about to freshen up when you came in. So don't just take anything for granted.
No.
It had nothing to do with you. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You were just about to freshen up.
That's right.
Say,
What?
how about some coffee?
Why? You'll be leaving here in a minute.
Well, no, this job's gonna take much longer than I thought. Besides, some hot coffee might warm you up.
Thank you. I am not cold.
Oh, but you are. Come on, how about the coffee?
Honestly, the way some people think they can push you around.
You don't know me well enough to believe that.
I know you well enough to know the 2 MPs were chasing you yesterday.
Well, the Army doesn't understand me either.
Oh, sure. Naturally, it's the Army's fault.
Well, if they had any sense, they'd transfer me to the Air Corps. Avoid a lot of trouble.
Or else you'll give them a hard time.
Well, I only enlisted to learn how to fly.
Oh, so that's where you're going. A glamorous hotshot pilot with lots of glory and all.
They're way off base. I just want to fly a plane.
Why? Why do you want to fly?
I don't know. Maybe someday I'll find the reason. Like the reason for my being here. I just had to see you again.
Why? I tried to turn you in yesterday.
Yeah. You know you're a butcher?
I'm a what?
A butcher. Ever Every time you look at me, you cut me in little pieces. That's what I'm gonna call you. Butch.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, Butch. You know, the first time I ever saw you, I said this was it. This was for me.
I think you're crazy.
Yeah. Butch, there's nobody else, is there?
No.
I'm glad.
I think I am, too.
General! What's your hurry, sir? Pardon me, sir. How'd you get out tonight, McConnell? Use the old gag of waving a piece of colored paper at the sentry? Come on now. Try and explain to me how you are not AWOL, or maybe you think you don't have to obey orders in the medical corps. Stand still when I'm talking to you. Especially if said orders interfere with your date with some tramp in Fitchburg.
Watch your mouth, Sarge.
That's the stuff, Big Shot. Don't let nobody call your chippy a chippy. Sucker all the way, huh? Even went for the old one, too. Take it, Bob.
Tommy, now stay on your bicycle. Come on, stay on your bicycle, boy.
He won't see the 5th round.
You want to bet?
I don't bet.
Well, that figured. Come on, boy, let's go.
You always take your date to the fight?
Yeah, if I like the girl.
Oh, well, that's nice.
What I mean is, you want a hot dog?
No.
Come on. Come
How'd
on,
the
Tommy.
other fella come out?
About even. He gave me a lesson, the old one, too.
Huh? It's quite a lesson.
Yeah. You know, this guy's... He's great. Why don't you watch the fight? No, boy!
Who'd you fight with?
Oh, my Sarge. Nobody can get along with him.
You mean you had a fight with your sergeant and he gave you a pass for tonight?
Yes, but not exactly.
Mac, you don't even have a pass.
Oh, there's more to it than that.
How much more?
They locked me up. I had to jump over the stockade. I borrowed this OD outfit from a friend of mine. And, well, we're here.
How could you do a thing like that?
I had to say something to you.
Well, you could have phoned or written.
Not this.
Come on, Tommy, belt him! Belt him! Come on, Tommy, belt him!
Yeah, belt him!
Oh, boy.
Will you marry me?
What?
Will you marry me? Stay away from him! Well, I said it.
Yeah.
You see, Butch, the first time I ever saw you, I fell for you. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to answer right now because they'll lock me up for 90 days anyway. And I have to get permission from the CO, and that is if my sergeant doesn't foul me up.
Sergeant?
Yeah, Sykes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you something. I love you, Butch.
Right away. Yes, sir. You call this a morning report with ink spots all over it? Make it neat, you slob, or I'll drag you out of that soft seat and throw you back out with the Yardbirds. Yeah?
Can you tell me where I can find Sergeant Sykes?
In here.
Thank you.
Oh, you must be Miss Brown.
Yes, and I want to thank you for passing me through.
Oh, think nothing of it. Sit down, won't you? Make yourself at home. It's a lot of rain we've been having, huh?
Oh, yes, I love it.
Yeah, I do too. Now, of what service may I be?
Well, it's about one of your men.
One of my men's been bothering you?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Good.
As a matter of fact, we want to get married.
Oh, what a fortunate soldier.
I knew you'd understand. But of course, we've got to get permission from the captain to get married.
Right.
But I understand you're the man who really runs this outfit.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but this crummy collection of knuckleheads needs a strong hand, if you'll pardon the expression.
Of course. So if you would please help us,
Oh, no problem, no problem. Fix it right up. Now then, what's the boy's name?
Private Joseph McConnell, Jr.
McConnell? Lady, I'll line up the company. I'll line up the whole division. 15,000 men. Take your pick, any one of them, and I'll fix it right up. Take a dozen. But not McConnell.
Thank you very much. But will you please fix it for just McConnell?
You think I'd help him after he gave me this mouse?
Well, you gave him one, too.
Shh. Look now, you seem like a very nice young lady.
Now, just a minute. I've got a deal for you. You want Mac to be a good soldier, right?
That would be nice.
Well, you see, he's never had any responsibilities. And if you get him married, he'll have to settle down. You watch him during the day, and I'll watch him at night. That way, you'll always know where he is.
No, I couldn't do that to you.
Oh, don't worry about me. He's really no good to you the way he is he?
No.
Well... What have you done now?
Nothing I know of.
That means trouble.
Hi, McConnell.
Look, I got permission to get married.
Yeah, I know that.
I got a pass.
I know that, too. But you want it back at the post. Now.
You kidding? I just got married.
And we haven't even had our honeymoon.
You mind if I kiss the bride?
Yeah.
Okay, soldier. Car's waiting for you. Snap it up.
Mac, what's this all about?
It's Sykes. That no good.
Oh, Mac.
Goodbye, Mrs. McConnell.
Bye, Mac.
Oh, Sarge. Well, come on in. Don't stand out there like an idiot, you idiot. Put it down there. All right, what about it?
You go to school.
That's right. Look, we got to have a medic at Brooks General Hospital by tomorrow night. That's in Texas. That means you got to shove off right away. I had your gear packed.
But my honeymoon.
It'll keep. Look, there's sergeant stripes and specialist pay in it for the man who finishes this course. That's better than 21 bucks a month, huh, Mr. Married man?
I don't get you.
Well, let's say it's kind of like an apology. After all, I called the girl a chippy. I didn't know her at the time, see, and... Know what I mean?
Sure, I know what you mean.
All right. Get going. Your truck's waiting.
Thanks.
McConnell.
Yeah?
That girl of yours is something special. I ever get the word you ain't treating her right, I'll come after you personal and split your skull, so help me.
Don't worry, Sarge. It's Saturday night. It's not usually this bad.
Oh? It's so warm in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Right, it's on the second floor. Between the defense people and the soldiers, it's the best I could afford, honey.
Oh, I think it's nice. Let's go inside.
Well, it's about time.
All right. Go on back to your old lady. Beef, that's all they do is beef.
Stop, Dad.
And tell that to your old lady.
There it is. I'm sorry, Butch. It's the best I can do.
It's not so bad.
It's lousy. When I graduate, I'll get extra stripes, extra pay. And if they take me in for cadet training, become a flying officer, and we'll have lots of money. Maybe. Turn that thing down.
Drop dead.
Butch.
Mike, everything's gonna be all right. It really is. At least we're together.
You're wonderful. You know, someday we're gonna have a real home. I promise.
Yes, I know.
So we've determined that the injury is a multiple fracture of the tibia. In such a break, it often happens that the bone is too badly mashed to reset with any hope of its mending. In such cases, we often resort to bone graft, utilizing a section of bone from elsewhere in the patient's body. In this case, it's apparent that the femur is the logical choice as the location from which to obtain this needed tissue. It's close at hand and will allow a relatively easy post-operative management of the wounds. McConnell.
Yes, sir?
McConnell.
Oh.
In the situation I just outlined, which bone would you graft?
Well, let me see,
You were
sir.
listening.
Oh, yes, sir, yes.
Then which bone would you graft?
The dorsal, sir.
I ask you about the tibia, and you would graft the dorsal.
Yes, sir.
In other words, you suggest grafting the patient's ankle to his neck.
Well,
Wouldn't that make him limp somewhat?
Slightly, sir.
I don't know. After all these months. McConnell, do you think you'll ever become a doctor?
No, sir.
I don't either.
And what about the test? I said, what about the test?